Sometimes I think about how a lot of Black Americans can low-key be colonizers. You know how a lot of Americans like to be in the spotlight? They always want to be at the center of the story. A lot of Black Americans are actually like that when it comes to African stories. They're not interested in Africa unless they're at the center of it.
Let me just end with this. It is clear that there are a whole lot of Africans that do not like African Americans. They venture towards that line of hating African Americans. And she is one of them. Not only does she border on the line of hating African Americans, but she's decided she wants to profit off of that hate that she has for Black Americans. To call Black Americans colonizers because of movies, Hollywood, that Black people have no real control over. Colonizers. To call Black American colonizers because they fly over to Africa to get their hair braided and they're taking advantage of cheap labor. Let me show you something. This was a quick search of the cost of a round trip ticket from Atlanta to South Africa, Johannesburg. See that? $4,000? If I wanted to jump on a plane, that's how much it would cost me. That's how much it would cost me. If I decided to wait a little bit, this is how much it would cost me. Yeah, if I said, okay, I'll go next month, this is how much it would cost me. So when African Americans get on a flight to go over to whatever country over in Africa, they are there for the experience. They are there to connect with the ancestors. They are there to support the locals financially. I'm not saying that there are some African Americans that go over to different countries in Africa and don't know how to act, but clearly, madam, you do not know what the term colonizer actually means. Here's what the term colonizer actually means. A country that sends settlers to a place and establishes political control over it. The United States is not sending African Americans over to different countries in Africa to establish some type of political control. Hell, China already controls different countries in Africa. They've already got a stronghold over the different countries in Africa. If African Americans are choosing to settle in the different countries in Africa, it's because they are trying to escape the hatred and the racism here in the United States. They are looking for a better life and wanting to be close to the ancestors. In my opinion, they're jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire, because I've seen too many Africans jump up on video to denigrate and disrespect and show their hatred for African Americans. However, I think the term that she is looking for is this: gentrification. Can African Americans move over to different countries in Africa and gentrify certain spaces? Absolutely. The definition of gentrification, the process whereby the character of a poor urban area is changed by wealthier people moving in, improving housing and attracting new businesses, typically displacing current inhabitants in the process. to get on this app and on YouTube, because you have a YouTube channel, to display your hate for African Americans, to denigrate and disrespect African Americans because of your hatred for them and trying to make money off of that hatred. It will be just easier for you to say you hate African Americans. You would look less clownish.